this is your girl Dom, aka Serinitii Within, and in this video we are going to do my makeup, as you can see. And I am super excited to even introduce some of the new products that we are having. It's not out yet. A lot of products that we will have in this video will not be out yet, but I am going through a phase of me just learning the products, seeing if it's something that I want to include in my inventory or not. And then on the flip side, I will use other products that I don't have currently in my cosmetic line, only because I just didn't want to replace those yet, or I haven't found the right one to replace it. But nevertheless, guys, I'm just going to shut up talking. I just want to jump right into this video. I hope you like it. Okay, guys, so the first thing I want to go in with is my primer. Now, because we are doing some eyeshadow love today, so what I really want to focus on right now is just the top half of my face, so that way, just in case there's fallout, it don't mess up all the concealer and hard work we just did. So I am going to apply my primer, and like in my last video, I discovered I was doing my primer wrong. Before, I was just going back and forth with it, but instead I just want to apply it on and pat it in on my face, and this way it just allows for the foundation to actually sit on my face, and it makes it last a lot longer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let this dry. Now, the major key is to make sure that once you use your cleanser and your moisturizer and all of that good old stuff, allow for that to dry. I gave mine at least 10 minutes before applying any makeup, because mixing my facial cleanser right with my primer, all it's doing is just mixing product and nothing is actually setting. And then another thing, what I started doing is making sure that my hands are completely dry when I'm applying my primer. So now that we have this primer on, I'm just going to let it sit on just for probably like 5 minutes, only because it's half of my face. Okay, so now I am going to go in with the Liqueur foundation, and this is in shade 5, and this is more like a cool tone. I'm just going to apply this up here first. And I'm not going to apply a lot. I just want to make sure that I have some product up here. I just want to get this half taken care of. I know it looks funny. And it's all about patting it in. I know it looks like it's two different like crazy shades, but because of the summertime and all that extra stuff, my skin tone is here and there. But what I love about this foundation is how it just blends right into your skin. Once it sets, it becomes like this airbrush look, and it gives my face like this flawless look. Like, I have no scars or anything like that, and it's just, look how clear that looks. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I love about this foundation. It's such a airbrushed look, and it's flawless. It's medium to full coverage. Actually, you can wear this as a moisturizer. That's how light it can go, and you can wear this as full coverage. That's how heavy it can get. Like, that's what I love this foundation. Like, look at the difference between my skin. Like, this one looked like it's airbrushed, okay? It looks airbrushed. What we doing? And then next, after that, I want to go in with some concealer. I'm gonna go in with one that's a little bit closer to my shade opposed to anything else lighter, because I don't really like to put too much attention right here to the center of my forehead. And then we're just gonna blend that one out, but I'm gonna actually use a brush to blend it out. I don't want to blend it out with anything else right now. See how it gives it like a little bit of like a little something there. I don't need to do too much. Then I'm just gonna blend it in just a little bit. And then now I want to go in with my eyebrows. I'm going in with the Liqueur pencil. And I'm not gonna talk when I'm doing this, okay? So I'm just gonna do my brows. So my eyebrows gonna be coming out the same. So I'm just gonna go in with some concealer, and I got this concealer. This was a sample that I was gonna use, but I do love this concealer. I just don't find it purposeful for me to just buy one. But I just love this one because it's actually my shade that's like the perfect shade for me to use. So that's why I just constantly use this one. I tell you, ever since I got my eyebrows done from this one person, so I always was getting my eyebrows done in New York. So when I came to Georgia, I think I just went to the wrong person. And my eyebrows ain't never been the same. Like this part of my eyebrows, right? You see how it just grows like out like that way? And this one just goes straight up. So it never grew the same. Like my eyebrows never came back the same. And I had some really, really nice eyebrows growing up. They were so bushy. And now I can't even get my eyebrows to be identical anymore. Or at least close to it. Like it does not matter how hard I try, I cannot get it to be the same. Because it's super short right here. Like my hair only stops here, but up here my hair goes higher, so it doesn't it sucks. So I just gotta be playing with it, but then I can't put it too where it's all the black. That's why I can't stand it. Like my eyebrows just ain't never been the same. So I'm thinking about putting on like doing some henna brows or something. And I'm trying to do it cute for you guys right now, because normally I just wouldn't even care, because I just gave up with the fact that my eyebrows are just my eyebrows. They ain't gonna be no different. They're gonna do exactly what it is that they want to do. And I can't take it too much from up here, because it takes away what we just did. But that's actually the best I've done in a very long time with my eyebrows. So now after I did my eyebrows, and it's gonna suck because I did not powder my eyebrows with any powder or setting powder or anything like that. So it's gonna get a little oily towards the end, but I know how to fix that as well. So now I want to go in with some concealer. I'm gonna go in with the Color Concealer, and it's in shade number 5, because I just want to set my eyelids, and then we're just gonna blend it in with our fingers. I'm just gonna use that as like a slight base. And before I even do that, I wanna go in with some contour. And I just wanna put this contour right here to start shaping this up right now. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna get me a small little angled brush and blend that right in. Cool. So now I just want to go in with some setting powder to set this right here. So now it's time to go in with our liqueur palette. Now we are going to build this crease. I have time on my hands, so I just want to have some fun in some makeup right now. And I haven't really had a chance to have fun in makeup like this in a very, very long time. So I am excited to see how this goes. But sometimes it's like, ooh, child, when you have too much time on your hands when you're having fun with makeup. So I just want to have some fun in some makeup right now. So I'm going to go in with this brush here. It's like a little fluffy brush. I want to start it off with this shade here. And you always want to just to take off the excess. And I just want to go a little bit above my crease. I just want to stay in the crease area just for a little bit. Just so I have some wiggle room with what I know I'm playing with right now. And then I'm just going to go up just a little bit higher right here. Just to have some movement, but not too high. So I want to get a brush and just help blend in just those edges, so to make it so it's not so sharp. And what I do to one eye, I have to do it to the next eye. So because I just feel like I don't want to start one eye and what if I got really creative and I forgot what shade I used. So it's always one of those, I want to make sure that I do what I do to one eye, I do to the next, so I know my same concept, my stroke of the arm, my stroke of the brush is the same. So now I just want to go in just a little bit deeper. So next I want to go in with this brown shade here with the same brush. Now I just want to go in with my crease softly and lightly first. I don't want to go too heavy right away. Just softly and lightly. Something I'm doing this one off camera because my camera was starting to overheat. Okay, so now that I have that one, I am going to go in with the black shade here, very lightly. Going to apply this here. It's like I sort of want to spread it out a little bit before going heavy with the blending of it, just getting some angle with it. I did this one way better than that one, so I just want to just carry that out just a little bit. And it's all about taking your time and blending. Then I want to go and bring with the same brush, I just want to bring it over just a little bit, not a lot. Blend that out with the big brush this time. And then I want to get a smaller brush and I want to go in with this brown shade here. And I want to go inside of the crease just to warm it up just a little bit and still give it that same hint of darkness. And to calm some of that black out, I want to go in with like a more of an orangey base. You don't want to you just want this a little bit, just like put it like right here. It just adds some color to your face, that's it. So now that we have that done, now I want to go in with our base color. If I can find me a brown. Now I just want to go in with this green here. I just want to pat it on. And when I found out in makeup, like the best thing to do is always pat. Like, don't just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just pat, like, just pat. The point is to cake it on, not swipe it back and forth. And now I just want to get a brush to blend in those edges. I know it's looking really, like really crazy right now, but it's okay. We're gonna clean this up real nice. Okay, so now I could leave it matte or like go in with some shimmer. I just wanna see. Maybe I'll just put the shimmer on like the inner side. Let's try that. Let's see how that will work. And it will be this one here. Trust the process. Trust the process. Now I did cheat myself because some of the process I was not doing this, and that's what happens. You just get fallout. Now I need to wipe. Actually, not yet. I'm gonna do my eyebrows first. I could always go back to put that in there, but because when I put my concealer and all that stuff on, it's gotta be ready. So now let's go back to the primer. I'm just gonna put this all over my face how I always set it. We're gonna brush it in. I allow for my face to dry after going in, taking off the water. I mean, taking off the makeup, because the goal is for the makeup to what, class? To sit on our face. And now I just want to go in to like my most concerned areas. I just want to have that in. And trust me, if you're somebody who like me, sweat on top of that lip, no matter how many times I shave that hair off. Okay, so now that my face is nice and dry, I want to go back in with my foundation. This time, I almost forgot that I got brushes to use. So I want to go in with this Liqueur foundation brush. Now this is my first time using this foundation brush, and it is a brush that I am considering to put this inside of the Liqueur Cosmetics line. So I am going to try it out first. I don't know, but we're about to see how this brush goes. Right now, I just want to see how it blends. I love the way it applies. Oh my gosh. It makes the product just feel effortless. Now, normally I'm not crazy about swiping my product, but definitely a fan of this brush. Now I just want to go in with my beauty blender and just want to blend that all up in there. I could go back over everything else just to refreshen it. So now I'm just going to allow for my products just to set on my face, allow for it to do its job. I want for it to get a little bit dry before going in with my contour and concealer, only because I don't like to mix up my product, and I just feel like once you allow for your products to dry, each form of product that you apply on your face, you will have a better or more flawless finishing look. You have to also remember that your body is going to automatically warm your product. Okay, so next I am going to go in with 3 different shades of concealer, and one I'm going to use as my contour. So this one here, which is shade number 9, I'm going to use this as my contour. Then these 2 shades, which is shade 7 and shade 5, I'm going to use shade 5. Sorry, I'm going to use shade, it's such a tongue twister. I'm going to use shade I'm going to use shade 7 first, and then right on top of that shade 7, I'm going to use shade 5. I can't believe it took me that long to say that. What I love to do is I love to get a concealer that is not dark. Like, I used to go with like a really dark concealer thinking that was the wave, but instead now I go in with a warmer concealer. Sorry, I used to go in with a dark contour, but now I go in with a warm contour because I just find it to be better. You don't have to have like that harsh line like I thought, you know, because it's more so about warming up your face opposed to anything else. And since I already did this up there, I still have to do my nose. I forgot the TV was on. I'm so sorry. And I'm gonna let that sit on just for a little bit. So now that that has dried up a little bit, I have a new brush to try out to see if I want to add this into my collection as well. And this is the Contour and Concealer Duo brush. I love a duo brush. Anything with the duo gets me immediately because that's just one less thing that I have to carry into my makeup bag. You can't go wrong with a duo. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to just blend it upward. Just that way it just adds warmth to my face. We're gonna blend out my hairline. You bring it all towards the face and bring it down some. One of my major things to do, I love to contour my nose, and I love to make sure that I have a brush that just fits into the crease, like perfectly fit into the crease. So I seen this brush and I said, ooh, I wonder if I can add this to my collection as well. So I am excited to add this. I'm so excited to see how this one works as well. Because this is already done up here, I don't have to really do a lot of work up there because I don't want to mess up the eyeshadow, but I will just bring it here and then slightly go up because oh, I love this. It's like the perfect brush that I love to go up into my nose. I'm just gonna lightly go over with the beauty blender just to make sure it gets tapped in. And then I want to go in with my concealer. concealer, and this is shade 5 and shade 7, but I'm going in with shade 7 first. I had to apply this off camera because my camera all of a sudden wanted to be overheating. I don't know what it is. Maybe because it could be all these lights that I have on. I don't know, but it never did it like this. Like, it never did, but whatever. So I applied, like I said before, I applied the number 7, and then on top of that, I applied the number 5. So now that it's been sitting on my face, it is just time to blend it out. Now, I know some say don't use the part where you use your foundation already, but I don't care. Actually, no, I'm going to blend out with my, I'm gonna blend out these areas first, and I have to clean my makeup brushes today. I've done a sucky job with cleaning my makeup brushes. It's been like really, really bad. And I don't like to go too high up because I don't like for it to be like the center of attention. I'm trying not to have too much attention to my forehead. And I'm gonna make sure I go into this crease, because I'm telling you, that's gonna need a makeup break. My makeup used to oil up pretty quickly in this area, my top lid, forehead, and my cheeks. So now that I have that, I just want to blend these in just a little bit. And then now I want to go in with the beauty sponge and blend that all out. Like I said, move that nose, get in that crease. And now this is gonna be tricky right here because my makeup is done. So this is the tricky part. So I just wanna make sure I get all of this first before blending these out, because just in case some product happened to get onto the beauty blender, I don't want for me to still be blending back and forth and now the blue is onto my concealer. So now I just wanna blend these out first. And now what I'm going to do is squeeze it really tight and then just get in the corners. And you're just going back and forth until you actually blend it out. You're not trying to go too high. You just want to move it around so that it goes up and down, but try to get it close to your nose as much as you can. So I'm not worried about the bottom of my eye because I could easily just go back and apply some blue there. Make sure you look at that beauty sponge to make sure you ain't got no blue on there. This camera is annoying me right now. It's like real big bowls annoying me right now. We have a few more things that could possibly make the inventory list. Now, I know in my last video, my last makeup video, I had used this one, but that was after I realized I had it. I ordered these two. So I'm like, ooh, now I like the black one because it's going with the whole black and clear case thing, the whole color scheme. So I ended up getting one for my contour and I got one for my concealer, and this one is in banana. So I am going to do the one under my eyes first because I want to make sure that that is nice and set. And this is going to be weird for me because normally I go in with my Maybelline Fit Me, but this time I am going a little bit different and it's a little bit weird for me, okay? Because I really just want to get the trueness of it, and I want to really get a good feel of seeing how this product works. Like, can it set my concealer or what? And it may look like I'll do the contour off camera only because I'm just going to allow for this camera to cool down. I don't know why it's so hot. Hopefully it just allows for me to do at least one look first. And this is the banana powder, and I just want to apply it onto my hand first to make it even, and then I'm going to go in and press it in. Like I said, normally I will go in with the Fit Me, but I do love the banana look of it. Oh my goodness, I think I really like this one better than the other one. I'm not gonna hold you. And I like how it immediately like adapts to my skin tone. It's so crazy how that works. Like, that's why I love these products. it's for you. It fits you. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so we have this on and it looks really extra white because I did my bottom lashes because I was not about to wait. Okay, so I just want to take it off very carefully. And by the way, I think I'm gonna add this one. I like it way better than this one. I don't know what's the difference, but I like it way better, honestly. Now that we have that blended out, I just want to add just a little bit more warmth to my face. And I am gonna go in with the Black Radiance contour palette. And I was contemplating on whether I should use this duo as like a brush for like powder. I don't know if I wanna do it for like concealer, like cream concealers and stuff like that. And I didn't even get a chance to use the end of it like I was supposed to, but whatever. So the first one I want to go in with is Sculpt, and then I'm gonna go in with contour because it's just time to bring some more color back to my face. And I just want to put that right in between where I'm going to put the contour powder and where I put my concealer, just to add more color back to my face. And then I just want to go around because it's more so like an ombre effect. And I'm going to go back and brush my brows. And then now I want to go in with the brush because I really just like the way this brush is. And I'm going to use the Sculpt. I'm not doing the contour because the contour is going to be too dark for me. I just want to add some color up here to accentuate this little thing. I don't know why I like for this to be so popping out. I don't know why, guys, but it does something to me. So now that I have, excuse me, so now that I have all of that together, I just want to blend it in just a little bit, and we got warmth back to our face now. Actually, I really don't need like a finishing powder because I feel like it's done. I just want to see a difference in me using the finishing powder and me not using it. So I'm gonna just do it on one side just to see a difference. I don't really feel like I need more powder on here. All right, is it me or am I tripping? Do I need it or no? Like, I don't know. But because I did it to one side, I'm gonna do it to the other side. So then next, I want to go in with the setting spray, and this is the NYX setting spray. And I'm telling you, don't fall asleep on this one. I don't even know what lipstick is. I'm thinking like a soft pink or I don't know yet. So now I want to go in with my highlighter and my blush. So I'm gonna go mix these shades together, and this is the highlighter I'm going to use. And we always go from up here, and then you want to bring it down. And I like to put the setting spray on first. It just does something to me. So by the time I'm about to say the bleach, by the time the blush is on, it seeps into my skin just a little bit more with the setting spray. And then I'll get the same brush that my finishing powder was on just to blend it out just a little bit so it's not so harsh and not so dry looking. Because I'm not a huge fan of blush. I'm not crazy about blush. It's not like I'm a need for blush. Like, I'm not. And then I'm going in with my highlighter, and I always love to use my fingers. It just works better for me. It just gets the job done. And then now I want to go back in with that like sparkly shade and just put that back into my crease, to my eyes. And we almost finished. Let's go into these lips. So what I'm going to go in with is Lacour's Street Smart. I actually think this color would be really cute. Are we looking at a dark lip? Hold up. Okay, so I think Saucy is what I want to go in with. Now, even though this is not the set, but we're gonna go in with this one. And this one is Saucy. And what I love about this one, it's a nice, do you see that shade? Oh my gosh. So normally it's not a dark lip for this look because it's already dark, but who cares? Okay guys, so, and you can also see this ain't coming off, baby. Where is it? So you can see I'm actually moving it. So this is the finished look, guys. I superly love it. Like, I really do love how this look turned out. I am really excited about the dual products that we will have in store eventually. I am really excited about the dual brush. Like I said, I am going to consider using it as a powder brush opposed to using it as like a cream concealer and contour brush. When it comes down to this brush, I love my nose brush as well, because it's just like the perfect angle brush that is like a slight little angle onto it that get right into the crease. I so love that. I love this brush a lot, and especially because I am really big on making sure that my contour on my nose is A1. And I am a huge fan of this foundation brush because I have started to pat all of my products onto my face. I have to learn how to get through this one, but the bristles, I do love it. So I am going to contemplate on whether I'm gonna bring this one into my inventory. It's not that there's anything wrong with the brush, but I am someone who likes to pat the foundation onto my face opposed just swiping it, because I'm not a fan of swiping makeup, especially in the beginning stages of doing my face. As far as the primer and the foundation, it's really important that you don't swipe in those early stages, because you just want to make sure that your product is going to sit onto your face. So we are going to move forward with these setting powders. Oh my gosh, it made it one less product that I have to worry about carrying with me, because now it replaced me using my Fit Me. Now, if you go back into my old, I just previously did a makeup video, my daily makeup routine video. And in that video, I was using the Fit Me product to set my concealer. But as you see in this video, my banana powder is amazing and enough. And I love how cute and chic it is. I like to get the ins and out. I like to make sure that I have a full understanding of the product. I like to make sure that I can see the things that's going wrong or right before selling it, making it live. I like to see how long it lasts. I like to see how durable it is. I like to see how lightweight, medium, or full coverage I can have. So I like to really test my products, and I don't just test it for a few days and then boom, that's it. No, I test it for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then once I realize after that, then I start to do it on some clients, or I'll just do it on models, just have a photo shoot to see the flash of it. How does it look on camera? How does it look with a professional camera? How does it look on someone else's skin? And then once I get feedback from them to see how it feels on their face, and I even go with models that are sensitive skin, and I like to see their feedbacks, and they'll let me know, especially with the lipsticks. Oh, I had it on all night. I was able to drink. I didn't have to worry about putting my lips back on or anything like that. It wasn't onto my cup or my straw. So I love to hear those feedbacks, because it means a lot to me to see, to make sure that I am reaching not just the audience of just being beautiful, but I'm reaching a clientele that's trying my best to make sure that your skin is taken care underneath your makeup as well as with your makeup on, so that way when you do take your makeup off, you're still beautiful. And I just want to make sure that your skin is still beautiful as well. So once after I get all the feedbacks that I need that's necessary, and the photo shoots and video shoots, then I go in and get larger inventory. Then I start getting my marketing plan together. So those are some of the things I do when it comes down to the process. So I like to introduce you guys about it when I'm first starting, because I don't want to sit there and say, yeah, I'm doing a foundation. Someone asks me what foundation you're using, I'm like, it's not out yet. So I might as well just say I have a foundation that's coming out. It is what it is. So I do have loads of products that I just want to shoot out. So yeah, so I am loving these products. These are definitely going to be a part of the Core's line. So guys, I just want to say that as far as some of the products that we have, The lipstick is now available online, which is at LacourCosmetics.com, and you can get that, or you can follow me on Instagram as well as _Lacour, LECOEURCO. And guys, see you in my next video.